Today we're at Child Safety in Beenleigh running a First Nations First workshop. It's run by Louisa Wedham through her consultancy Nyambagara. The photos are a part of the Hidden History journey, and the photographer of the photos are Trent White, and he's given Arnie permission to display them, and they're to help submerge and to give people a sense of life before colonisation.
Today I've got my leadership team here for the region, and it was really an opportunity for us to deepen our knowledge, particularly coming from child safety. I think that it's incredibly important that we understand the history of this country and the country that we work on. Obviously for child safety we have a disproportionate impact on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. I think we don't stop enough to think about what that means.
We have the leadership team in the room, and they oversee the people that work in the service centres and work with our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander families, and they make child protection decisions for our families. So it's an opportunity for them to learn more and to be able to share that learning with their staff to strengthen their practice when they're working with our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander families. I think in our whole learning systems in Australia, that some of the information that people have been able to learn today may not have been learnt in other ways or in other areas such as education. And when you look at education systems, when you look at the way that people learn about our people, it's not always from our people. So I think it's a great way for the people that do this program, do this course, do this workshop, to be able to learn from First Nations people.
It's going to be shared in the work that we do because they're managers and leaders. There's a place in the work that I do and being able to give feedback to my senior leaders around how managers should be able to hold that cultural space for our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander staff and not rely on senior leaders like myself and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander practice leader to be holding it, because we already have cultural responsibilities in the way that we do our work for our people and our children and our staff that we work with. It's time to actually share the load.
I hope that people become more culturally aware so that when they're dealing with families and especially children, they know to approach from a cultural lens rather than a white lens. I've learnt that if we've got more people like Auntie Louisa willing to do the work and teach people about our culture, and I don't know, I've learnt that there's a lot of people out there that are willing to do the work to help make a change.
My learning over the past 5 years of being part of Logan Together has really showed me that the way to keep children safe is healing. So the intergenerational trauma that has been created by colonisation has led to a system that harms children. So the people who are going to keep children safe are mum, dad, auntie, uncle, community. So part of what we need to be driving and walking alongside Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people is a journey of healing. If we can get to healing, that is what will keep children safe.